What's happening, everybody?
Hey, everyone.
Yes, we are live.
Okay, deal. Just never know.
It's always a toss-up.
Oh, my goodness. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good one.
Hopefully. Where's the chat?
I don't know. Hopefully we didn't mess it up.
I don't think so. There's 39 people on it, not a single comment. That's weird.
Well,
hang on.
Refresh it, but you can't do that.
Just hang on.
I mean, it should be. Maybe it's just slow. I mean, it should be.
Here, I'm going to do a testy test. Test.
We do not see any comments. I know there's definitely comments.
Yeah, here they come.
Why is it not showing?
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
Ours
on the phone was way ahead of the computer.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Hey, Appalachian American Homestead. Hey, Sarah Jane.
Every week, something's different.
Something new, always.
Yes, we see you all now.
Hey, Just Deborah. Hey, Laura. Hey, Little Mountain Life. Hey, the Tinker's Wife. Hey, Shannon. I quit my job so I get to see you. Oh, my goodness.
Well, okay.
Hopefully you didn't quit your job so you get to see us, but congratulations.
Yeah.
Sounds like it possibly is a good thing.
Yeah, you seem like you're excited about it, so that's good.
Hey, Jennifer. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Marla. Hey, Paula. Hey, Simply Southern Roots. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Wendy.
If you're rewatching, reminder, fast forward again. This is our thing. We like it.
That's our thing. Hey, Grav Falls from Florida. Yay, Henry's Honeys. I got my soap and calendula today. Smells fantastic. Awesome. Hey, Erica. Yes, 44,000.
Really exciting.
Very exciting. Hey, Francine. Hey, Lisa. She said, please tell the leftover story. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Hey,
Tammy.
Tammy.
A whole year. That's awesome. We've had a few people comment. Because if for any of you all that are new or don't understand what those little S's are beside people's names, that is members of the Stive tribe. And so a new color just kicked in. It's our 1 year anniversary for a lot of members. Can't believe we've had members that long. It's amazing.
I know, it's crazy.
So first off, thank you all for doing that. It helps our channel out in a different way. So yeah, thank you all. All the little, what would you call that? Pink, maroon, pinkish. It's pink.
Magenta, maybe. I don't know.
I go with more basic colors. Fuchsia. So yeah, thank you all. Thank everybody that's a member. It's awesome, and everybody that watches, not just members.
Yes, and everybody's saying they got their orders, and that's just awesome. We don't have anything currently in stock, but we will.
USPS.
The last one was a lot, and we had to kind of take a little moment.
Tammy, I'm not a color picker, but that ain't red.
Definitely looks pink on this. Who knows? Hey, welcome. A good day to grow. Glad to have you. Paula, we do not have babies yet, but anytime now.
Yeah.
They are doing really well, though.
So we keep saying it. The 6th, which is 5 days, is the first official day.
That will be 150 days.
Right, which it could be a little earlier. But we're out of danger zone is the best part.
Andy, how about a jug it dumped on? You know, it snowed all day, but it just now started to accumulate. And right now it's just a dusting. So we'll see.
But yeah, all day there was snow.
It just didn't take. But it's pretty.
Tammy, or maybe I don't.
Oh, goodness. Hey, Melissa. Good evening. Hey, Provost family. Hope y'all are doing well.
Thank you, Dad.
Be Oily said, what do you do with Comfrey? So we make Comfrey Salve, and it's awesome. We had a ton of it last year when our Comfrey was thriving at our old house, and now we are trying to get it back established here. And as soon as we do, we'll have more Comfrey Salve.
And it definitely will. Fun fact about Comfrey, most Comfrey, some still go by seed. However, Comfrey spreads by root, which is an interesting note. So we had, as long as you have a root ball, it's going to spread. And that's just an interesting fact of Comfrey itself. So we have our root ball and a bunch of dead plants on top from the last spring, but we're starting to get little bitty sprouts on the outskirts of it because the roots are expanding and that's how it spreads. So
We're excited for
There
it
you
to get
go.
back going again. Grammy Karen actually has Comfrey growing, or
Mhm.
she did. It's dormant now,
Right.
but I've thought about taking hers.
Farmer and Adele Acres, which variety of comfrey do you grow? I am honestly not
It's
sure.
Boking 14.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Always. She's the one with the knowledge. I love.
Steve McDowell, thank you so much for that super
$5
chat.
super chat.
Got
Thank
my
you.
calendula salad is great. I'm so glad you love it. I'm so glad everyone loves it. It's really heartwarming for us to be able to provide it and share it with everyone.
It is. Like she said, it was a bad problem for us to have last time because it was over triple the amount of orders that we've ever done in one round.
It wasn't a bad problem.
It was
took
a really good
longer
problem for
than
us to
usual.
have. It shows us how much y'all love the product, and
Yeah.
it's great because that's one of our goals this year is to grow the business. But we have got to work out logistics a little better because that took her and I a whole day to get those packages up because it's all we have unless like cousins,
Just being him.
cousin Steph's here or someone's here to help out. But that was awesome. Thank you all so much.
It was so cool. It was very unexpected for sure.
Never enough time. 13.5 inches of snow.
Woo.
Lordy day.
Man, I've never seen that kind of snow. Actually, I think Kentucky, I think it was like 1994 or 6. I think we got almost 2 foot.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly how much it was, but it was the most snow I've ever seen. Yeah. It was pretty cool.
I remember I was young. I was at my aunt and cousin's house pulling church, and it was so big, like you can make tunnels.
Yeah.
If it's buffering, it does not show it is on our end, so just do a refresh, and hopefully it'll kick you back in.
It shouldn't be on our end.
For once, we actually have really good internet, so it shouldn't be, and it hasn't showed us. It usually tells us if something's going down.
Hey, goodness and every bite. Oh my goodness.
Asked if you could say the variety of comfrey one more time.
Boking 14. So it's BOKING 14. I'll type it in. There we go.
Thank you.
I think that's
Debbie, $60 super chat. My goodness.
Thank
I love
you
your
so much,
videos,
Debbie.
your soothing voices and humor. Thank you so much for sharing with us.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, and thank you for being a part of our lives.
Yes, absolutely.
That's awesome.
Y'all are too sweet to us. I can't express it enough. Margie, hanging with the guys, I think is her channel name. She commented and talked about how she wants more videos, even if they were just unedited shots. Just give us more. And I can tell you how much that makes our heart melt.
Yeah. That
you all just enjoy seeing us. We haven't slowed down. So a lot of people came into our channel during Vlogmas when we were posting every day. And so now we've moved back to kind of our every other day posting, which is still a lot. I mean, it's a lot of videos, but we get like, I don't know if lonely is the word, or I really miss when we don't post.
Yeah.
Like when we have a day and we haven't posted a video to interact with you all, like we're sad about it too. So we have actually talked a lot about that today and about our channel and really what the future looks like and what we want to do. So
it's something I've been thinking about for a while.
Yeah, and I think
really since we moved here.
Yeah, today is just really when you and I like openly talked about it together on what we can actually do, like moving forward to kind of do a little bit of a difference. So
and like what we want to be type thing.
So as you all know, we're Stivers Homestead, right? First off, the name's not changing. It's just gonna stay. We're too locked in.
Hold on, Little Feet Farm said our pig vet is their vet, which we do. And he AI'd Daisy and found out today that she's pregnant. Yay!
Nice. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Oh my goodness.
Andy, a $20 super chat.
So
Y'all are truly a blessing. Thank you, Andy. And I hope the house search is going well.
Yes, hopefully.
But yeah, so about the channel, and continue to ask your questions. We like to be interrupted with good ones, and we'll stop and pick back up. We're not changing. You all won't notice a change necessarily, but we are going to try to dedicate ourselves to post more. Now, we're not going to go, maybe sometimes, probably rarely, but we're not going to post too many like unedited videos. Like we still want to post edited videos because that helps in the YouTube algorithm part. But we're definitely going to try to post more, and we're trying to turn a little bit more into lifestyle rather than say just homesteading, which we really already are.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like December was.
Yeah,
I had more fun with Vlogmas than I really expected that we would, and it felt right. Like it was, not just dedicating our videos to like homestead videos or, garden or animals. It just felt right to just show our lives and kind of what we do on a daily. And I don't know, now that we're here, it just feels right.
Yeah.
It didn't feel so much right in the last house. Like, we didn't specifically set up scenes, but we did have to be careful with what we showed and didn't show because we didn't have a normal situation.
Toilet, etc., stuff like that.
Now that we're here, it's like every angle's open. So
it's
we
free.
can have the camera wherever we want to. We can just carry it around or take it with us. We don't have to say, "Oh, don't show that." We don't want to. Don't want to get in trouble or whatever. But no, we're not going to rename anything Fancy Farmer. We did talk about that briefly. It just didn't feel right, though. Stivers Homestead feels like who we are. So
because it's still what we do. I mean, we keep saying we're not so like homesteading, farming, hobby farm, market gardeners, all those terms get thrown around to me very loosely, which is okay because we are strong believers on whatever you think you are, you are. Nobody can tell you differently, right? If you think you're a homesteader, and I've always said, if you're doing an ounce to do something on your land to be sustainable, you're homesteading. Like, even if it's the slightest, but it's more of a mindset, right? Like, it's the mindset.
Henry said they closed on their house. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Congratulations, Henry.
That is amazing.
I didn't even know y'all were still pending that.
I figured they were because they hadn't said anything.
Oh my goodness. Because y'all like started before us. My goodness, Henry. Well, congratulations. That's very awesome. But anyways, so I'm actually seeing us more of a farm now. Even though technically we're not big selling, we're not doing, we don't have cattle, we're not doing large livestock sales.
Yeah.
The way I look at it is this was an old farm and we're reviving an old farm. So I kind of consider us more of a farm technically than just homesteading. And I mean, if you want to really get technical, homesteading was settling on a piece of land and surviving off of it. For the most part, is what homesteading the term is. So it's whatever you think in your head. I kind of went off topic there.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, the main point is we're trying to turn more lifestyle, which is going to give you still plenty of homesteading, farming, and all that stuff because that's what we do.
Right.
But we're not going to pressure it to be like a specific teaching, like how to maintain goats, I mean, that stuff will still be in there, but it's going to be more of a vlog lifestyle kind of situation.
Yeah. Before it felt a little bit like it was something we got ourselves into and it was a way to survive kind of. And I truly think that's homesteading. When you get up every day and you work towards what's next and to be self-sufficient and sustainable, that to me is homesteading. So this sounds weird, but I feel like at this point to call us homesteaders, it feels like we're cheating. And I don't like that. I don't want to downgrade what homesteading really is because homesteading is harder than what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I completely agree because everything we're doing is improvements to an already existing farm.
Right.
Where homesteading is you are starting fresh.
Yeah.
You have got to do all the different things
every single day.
Yeah.
You work towards it
to succeed and to get to wherever you want to go. I don't know. That's just our thoughts. Again, like we said, don't let us persuade you into thinking what you are.
Right.
You are what you think you are. It's a lifestyle. So make sure that you keep that in mind. It's just the way we look at it. So yeah, we're kind of going to lifestyle y'all up and hopefully that our plan is for that to produce more videos, more content, because that'll take a little pressure off us so much on saying what specifically where are we going to shoot.
Yeah.
It's going to be more of we're just going to grab the camera, film everything, and then give y'all the highlights of the day.
Right. Which will be cool. I'm excited about it. More like what December was.
Right. And it also means like we need to change up even the camera and editing stuff that we're doing because we can't make it so complex, right? Like we have to make it a little bit more simplified without losing quality. And so like right now we have a 12-foot monopod that we can change sizes and a really big camera. So we might need to move to back to our smaller camera with a little more handheld, just so it's easier to take around a lot.
The Tinker's Wife, I like that. She said they need a term like practical lifestyle home cute.
Right.
Because that's actually, like I said, something I've been thinking about for a while. Kind of like what I do now is so much different, but it's something that I've wanted for a long time. To where not everything is just struggle, and try to fit things in. Life is more structured now, and I'm actually not a messy person. I know our last house looked like that, but I'm a very clean, organized person.
Yeah.
And I like
We clean. I mean,
I like clean things.
we clean every day.
So, that's part of it, like organization. I'm a mom of 2 kids. We do homeschool. That's a huge part of our lives. Everything in the kitchen, meal planning, grocery shopping, all that stuff that I do.
That's on you. I was say hi. You keep going.
But that didn't really apply to our last life because it was such hustle, hustle, hustle. There was no time to focus on organization.
Yeah.
Or meal planning or, stuff like that. So that's a big part of our lives now. And I want to be able to share that because I know a lot of people are in that same position. A lot of people, you don't have to have young kids to be into that kind of thing. Anybody can. And it's just, I don't know, it's something I'm interested in. I don't just get on YouTube to watch farming or homesteading. I watch other moms, organization, grocery hauls, cleaning. I watch all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of people out there that do too. So.
And someone said, just keep doing what you're doing. And you're right. We are going to keep doing what we're doing. It's more just saying it out loud kind of thing.
Hey, Granite Gardens.
Because how if we keep ourselves to live and say 3 videos a week, we want those 3 videos to be exactly what everybody wants. Well, if we can do those 3 videos plus 2 more that are just, homeschool, organizing, more just day in life, because not every day are we doing something crazy on the farm.
Yeah.
So if we can give you all more videos and just you all expect that there's going to be more lifestyle, then we have a mutual agreement. Y'all get more of us, and we get to just show you less stressed, even though they haven't been, but less planned videos.
Hey, newbie setters. Hope y'all are well. Hey, Lou. So yeah, that's kind of our new information, new revelation. Ashley, that's cool. Yeah, I watch a lot of things and a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. It's the new TV. Mm-hmm. And, I think that's the hardest thing that I had to accept. I felt like it had to be such a searchable title. It had to be something so searchable and people had to be finding this because it's something they wanted to learn. Well, I mean, YouTube has really turned into TV. People just want to watch it because it's their entertainment instead of putting it on Fox at night and seeing whatever's on there.
Hey, Betsy.
3 Willows Homestead, $75.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
We will support your efforts.
We appreciate that. And we hope, we hope everyone does. We hope everyone stays with us and nothing's going to change.
Nothing's changing. You're not going to see anything
It's
different.
Just something that's in our minds.
It's a mindset.
We wanted to share.
Right.
But thank you so much for that. That is very kind of you. Hey, Stringfield Farm. Has the greenhouse been fixed yet? What was wrong with it?
So in the greenhouse, we've got, it's all up. We've got the shelves up and we got the raised bed done. You get to see in tomorrow's video. Tomorrow is kind of our first shot at, it's not our first shot. We've done these all the time, but it's in our mindset of a little bit more of the day in life. So you get to see a lot about food and kids. We address some of that stuff. We talk about the goats. So stay tuned for tomorrow to see if there's been any update on the goats.
Hey, Naturally NC.
And then I do a little greenhouse work. And I actually talked to a lot of people that asked about how it holds up and, snow and weather. I discussed that. And then I made an awesome dinner tonight.
Oh, they said it did not cave in with all the snow on it.
Oh, no.
No, it's fine.
I actually specifically talk about that in the video.
Oh, yeah, I saw that part.
And how.
Hopefully that's not someone else you're thinking of. I hope that would be terrible if that happened.
Yeah, that's awful.
But no, it was. We haven't gotten that much snow, but let's see. Let me go back up. Hey, Kentucky Faith Heaven Farm. Hey, Mayberry Homestead. Awesome. Glenna said you don't have to share. I want you to know that your upbeat spirit and smiles keep me breathing my next breath, going through some tough faith testing right now.
We will be praying for you. We are praying for you, and we're happy to hear that at least we help put a smile on your face in big tough times.
No baby goats yet. Everybody still asking.
Well, there you go.
No babies yet.
I was teasing them. I'm not going to let them know till tomorrow.
Oh, I've already said it once.
Did you?
Yeah.
No.
Not much of a tease. Oh, goodness. No, they're doing good, though, which I said that too. At least y'all listen to me.
So, anyways, for dinner, because someone asked, since we're just telling the video. Gosh. So,
dinner.
Jen was like, man, I really want fazoli's. I'm craving it.
So
it's something that was a guilty pleasure back in Franklin. We really enjoyed it. Having that every once in a while, little good pasta. Well, we don't have one. Like, I can't even tell you where the closest one is.
I think there might be one in London.
I can't even tell you where a pasta place,
Mm-mm.
Italian place, anywhere close there is.
No pasta.
So she's like, I really want some pasta. And I was like, well, we got some bow tie pasta in here because, we didn't want spaghetti.
No,
That's,
I hate spaghetti.
Yeah. Someone said London. Yeah. A little long for a quick trip on a Monday before a live. So she sends, like, she's starting to look at.
I actually didn't make dinner. He made dinner.
All by himself. All by himself. So what is it called? What is it called at Frizzo's? Do you know?
I don't remember.
Well, it's like an Alfredo sauce with like the cheese-filled pasta. Is that tortellini? Tortellini. Yeah. Peas, cherry tomatoes, bacon, and maybe like prosciutto or something like that. But it's all of that blended together. So I made my copycat of that. Made homemade Alfredo sauce. Never done that before. Did it. She usually makes it. I mean, she gave me her recipe, but still, I had to actually do it. And then cut up some bacon, and then we had some kibasa in there, so I cut it up real thin. Had the peas going, had the bow tie going, got it all nice and crispy, and the sauce all creamy. Threw it all together, and I was a little nervous about it because, like, at one,
I was nervous too.
It was the most pots I had going on the oven since we've been here. There's 4 of them rolling, and I'm like, in the zone. Like, nobody talks to me. I'm rolling.
It's not often that I ask him to cook dinner, but I was like,
well, no,
do it tonight.
We normally always cook together. Yeah. But like tonight, I was like, I got you. We got this. She asked me to do it. I'm like, I got you. You sit there and rest. Been a long day.
Carbonara. Kind of like that.
Yeah. So I threw it all together, and I was like, please be good. Please be good. And I taste like, that's not bad. And so I was getting us some garlic bread going, and I brought her a taste in there. She goes, I am ready for the rest of that. I was like, oh, I think I might actually hit the key here. So I got it all set up and all taken care of, and I brought it to the plate, and she was loving it. I swear, I was smiling ear to ear. I could not stop it.
It was amazing. It was better than Fazoli's.
Yeah.
It was so good. I said, I don't know how in the world you got this to taste so good, but you did, and it was amazing. It was probably the best pasta I've ever had. I couldn't get over it. I ate the entire thing, which is not normal for me.
Yeah.
I usually eat 3 bites and get full. It was so good. Fantastic. And we have leftovers, which I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
It was
even Jed was loving it.
I can't explain how good it was.
Hi, Pearly May.
He did a fantastic job. And it was quick. It was so yummy. So yeah, y'all need to try that for sure.
Erica, what is your future plans for the Big Barn and Jed's videos? So it's still kind of TBD. So right now the goal is to clear it out. There's trees everywhere around it, which y'all have seen in Jed's videos. He's cleaning out the brush. I gotta get a new blade. Jed, if you watch, he dulled the crap out of it.
Oh, he's on the trimble.
Oh yeah, but he dulled it by helping us cut up a tree that's down. So I gotta get a new blade, and we're gonna start cutting those trees down around it. We do not want to tear it down. We have zero plans to do that. But a tree at some point has fallen through the roof, and that has taken out some of the stability in the structure and one post specifically, and it needs a lot of work. However, it's too big and too beautiful of a barn to even consider taking it down. So right now the goal is to just clean it out, make sure we can get to all the sides without trees all in the area, and then start repairing it. For end goals, we have a lot of ideas. But right now, the main point is just let's get her healthy again.
Yeah. It's a pretty cool barn.
Yeah,
I love going
it's
in
huge.
there.
It's triple the size of the barn our animals are in right now.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. It smells so good. So old. And it's so cool in there all the time. It's just really nice. Love it. Hey, peanuts peppers. I always say preppers. I don't know why. Hey, Wanda.
Yeah, the barn's amazing. Every time we're in there, we're like, the stories this barn could tell. Like, my goodness, I wish it could just talk to us and like sit us down like grandfather to grandson and just tell us the stories.
Right.
But you can smell it. Excuse me. You can smell it. You can kind of see some of the wear where animals were on it. So like the stories are talking to you, and it's too precious to even think about getting rid of.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, y'all make sure to ask any questions that you all have about garden, about the goats. Well, goats, no babies. But anything that y'all have, make sure to ask your questions. We do have a couple brief stories that might give you a little bit of humor tonight. water bottle. I'll go ahead and start with one while she's kind of scrolling back up looking for questions. So we got that soil delivered. Y'all saw the video where I compared the 3 different soils that we had. First off, Winnie the Pooh. They're in Versailles, Kentucky. Winnie the Pooh is the company's name. They're amazing. Awesome people, awesome company. Finally good soil. If you're anywhere within 100, I think they said 160 to 170 miles of Versailles, Kentucky, they'll deliver to you. We ended up being a little bit underneath that, which was great. And they are not crazy on delivery. And I promise you, the soil you get is worth every dime.
That's beautiful.
But still, that 20 yards of that beautiful soil was cheaper than the crap, same amount, 20 yards both, about $300 less. And they were just right down the road in London. So it's worth it, I promise. Anyways, the story. So they're like, we'll bring it to you. They're like, it's real wet though. Can you wait? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I mean, a couple weeks, whatever. I mean, we got time. It's so muddy, I can't really get the tractor out unless I want to destroy the yard.
Hold on. Kimberly said, how do you search for soil? She can't figure out what to search for.
So I search bulk soil delivery or bulk compost delivery or bulk amended soil delivery. And they usually starts popping up landscaping companies because they're going to be the ones that you have. Landscaping companies and nurseries are going to be your 2 that know where to get it.
Yeah, they don't always have it, but they'll direct you to someone.
Yeah, it took us like 4 phone calls to get to the guy that had it. Right. So look for bulk soil deliveries just on Google. Allow it to search your location, and it'll start popping up nurseries and landscapers around you, and just start the phone calls. And you're asking. So you have 3 different things that you can ask for, and you got to remember which one you want: topsoil, straight compost, or amended soil. So if you say amended soil, sometimes they're like, what are you trying to talk about? Just say, do you have any kind of soil and compost blend mix? That's what you want for like raised beds. That means you don't have to do anything to it. You can put it straight in your beds. All right. So the guy that night, she texts me and she's like, hey, we actually think we can get you all 20 yards tomorrow, but I need to know right now if you're going to be home. I'm like, yeah, I'm always home. Come on, bring it on. So I'm waiting. And that's what I even shared on my Facebook because like they like posted a video of it heading out. And I'm like, yes, I'm so excited. That was at like, what, 10 a.m.? When they posted, I'm like, awesome. So we put the dogs up. They're a couple hours away. And then like 3 hours passed. And the delivery guy was like, we can't find your address. I'm like, well, it's complicated, this and that, whatever. And then so I looked around, I was like, I don't think they left yet. And so we had a couple more hours to go. And when you do these deliveries, I try to like nail them in between when my meetings happen. And usually that completely fails every time. Like every single time, what a delivery always happens on my call. Well, lo and behold, this one happened. So actually, I was out in town. I went to Walgreens. This is when we was doing the orders.
Yeah.
And we ran out of tape. So I had to run to Walgreens, and she's like, he's here. I'm like, of course. So I come running back, and he's just now getting like backed into where he's going to deliver it. And we're just sitting there watching. And I'm like, man, this smells great. I'm so excited. He starts to lift the bag and just water starts shooting everywhere. Well, the hose on his hydraulic pump, I guess, or whatever, was laying on. He started telling me how it wasn't his truck and this and that. And I mean, he was really a nice guy. But the hose was like laying on the turbo or whatever he was saying, and it had been wearing it out. And so when he tried to get this big load off, I mean, just shooting everywhere, all over the place. Hydraulic fluid all over the driveway. I'm like, she looked at me, she said, what happened? I said, nothing good. Nothing good. I said, he's going to be here for a minute. Well, lo and behold, I have a call I got to get on. So I'm like leaving Jed and Jen like handle this situation.
Yeah, I came in. I was like, not really my project.
So Jed's just out there filming on his GoPro. And so Jed ends up is about to take him to Napa to go get a new hose. Well, all of a sudden, I'm looking at my window on this call, and I see the delivery driver like running down our driveway to get Jen, like pointing over here, and I'm like, "Babe, what is going on?" I said, "I can't go out there. I've got to talk." And she like runs out. He's running. Well, a car pulled out in front of someone like down the road, made the car come and like flip like 6 times. He said down into the dish that's over here.
The delivery guy. He saw it. I didn't see it.
Yeah, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, how many things could go wrong here? Because this guy is already like 3 hours away from his home. It's like 5 o'clock at this point, and I was like, now our road is going to be so blocked up.
We were thinking it was going to be shut down.
Thank goodness everything was fine. We had, it sounds like everything was fine with the people involved in the crash. So let me go ahead and say that before we get going. But I'm like, this road is about to be completely backed up with traffic, and this guy's still got to go get a hose. Like, I'm not looking
to go anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not looking for him to like be here later this evening. I wanted to drop the soil and go. So thankfully, the crash cleared up pretty quick. They were able to get out of here and go to Napa and get the hose and come back and get it all on and get the soil out. I mean, he was really efficient, really quick. But in the meantime, we had the dogs in the garage, the guys needing tools. Jed's having to take him in there, trying not to let the dogs out so the guy doesn't get jumped.
And I can't let the dogs in the house, out of the house.
Right. And it was just I just heard all looking at you and like, it's always something. Like, nothing is just smooth whenever we try to do anything whatsoever.
Oh, it was nuts. Finally got it done though. But yeah, that was crazy. It was scary. That happening right there. And you don't know what to do. You don't want to go get in the way, but you're like, oh my goodness. Is there anything I can do? It was awful.
Which, as you all know, we have a lot of neighbors, so the people were right around it. Yeah. I mean, everybody was coming to help.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, Jed did get a lot of that on his video. So the channel is just Jed Hutchison, if you want to see it. Darlene, it is snowing here. It snowed all day, but it's just now sticking.
Yeah, we hope we get at least enough to play in tomorrow. Let's see. Somebody said, what do we do with all those eggs? Wanda, it is a lot of eggs. We eat them, some, not all. We do sell some. We've gotten a couple people here that are interested in purchasing them, so that's awesome. And we give a lot to our parents, mainly as many as we can, as many as they'll take.
Yeah. And like at our old place,
we hard bowl a lot too.
Yeah, at our old place, we had a good amount of people that bought them, so they always kept us up. Like we couldn't keep up with them. Yeah. So we're starting to build that up now again. And then Jen's also water glass. We haven't had a need to do so here yet. But she has water glass. If you don't know what that is, that's how you can preserve eggs in a 5-gallon bucket. So we do all kinds of things. We just kind of, when we start getting loaded with what we have, we
pickle them, yes.
Do all the things with eggs that we normally do, hard boiled pickle, and then try to sell a bunch of them.
We eat a lot in salads too.
Yeah.
We make a lot of like egg salad, tuna salad, chicken salad, and we put eggs in all that too. So they get ate. They never go to waste. I don't know how, but they don't. It's a lot.
Someone, I think it was Fence Farmer, asked if we ever thought about getting a 10x10 dog cage for like events like this to put the dogs in it. So her and I actually been talking about that, starting to do some interior fencing.
Yeah.
We're going to need to for the garden, but we also talked about like keeping the driveway open to where the dogs couldn't get to it. So that way, like they can't jump out the gate when the mail lady comes and stuff like that. So yes, we have thought about it, but not with just the cage, but actually starting to get more interior fencing.
Oh, Debbie said I'm 45 minutes from her sales. I'll be calling them tomorrow. Awesome.
Nice. You're not going to regret it.
Yeah. They have deep.
I think it's $25 or $35 for a cubic yard of the blend, and that is an amazing deal.
I think topsoil was $20
more. I think. Which is weird.
I know. I thought it would be the other way around. But yeah, but it's worth it. Every penny of it. Let's see. Noah's Ark. So my parents just got a black rooster from a neighbor. He's beautiful. That's awesome. Hopefully he's a nice one. T-Bird is quite the pest these days.
Yeah, did I tell you how T-Bird attacked me? Like actually attacked me.
I don't remember if we talked about it or not.
I think I might have. Well, anyways, I had to give him a nice boot across the barn.
Yeah. He's really getting feisty.
Yeah.
But it's funny because when me and the kids go in there, the ducks will protect us from him, and the guineas too. Like they'll get in the middle, and they won't let him cross the line. It's really funny. I don't know why they do that. The ducks, like, they don't even like us. They won't come up to us or anything, but for some reason they feel it's their duty.
Laura, it is super cheap. It's insane. At our old place in Frankfurt, which was Wilson Nurseries, it was, I want to say $65 for 3/4 cubic yard of amended soil.
Yeah.
And it's mind-blowing.
Yeah. He is the old man syndrome.
Yeah, he is getting old man syndrome.
Oh.
That's an old man his bleep down into the frying pot.
We have, we showed on a video that we have our incubator full of eggs, and We need to candle them tonight, so we need to try and capture that on video.
Yeah, we'll get it on film, and we'll start that for the next video.
Yep. I was going to say something. I forgot what it was.
Sorry.
I don't remember. I don't know. That's going to be funny.
We were talking about T-Bird. We
Mm,
was talking about the goats. You was talking about the ducks and the guineas protecting us. Nothing. Oh, was you going to talk about Mama and Dolly?
no.
I was trying to refresh it there.
Somebody asked if there's a lot of horse farms around us. No, not horse
Not
farms.
now.
There is. I mean, people have like personal horses. I think just for own personal use. But gosh, when's the last time we saw a horse farm?
And Ben,
Last time we saw the interstate.
Yeah. Yeah, back in Frankfurt, I mean, everywhere around us was horse farms. If you went anywhere, you were passing, really rich horse farms.
And you had to get on the interstate to go anywhere.
Yeah.
The interstate was right by our house, which was weird. But it was so funny. We passed it the other day coming back from my mom's house, and I saw it out of the corner of my eye. It looked like a bigger highway, and I looked at him. I said, "Is that the interstate?" And I was like, "Oh man, I remember the interstate."
True family, yes, this is my favorite store too, but the closest one's like 2 hours away now.
Yeah,
We're stuck with Tractor Supply,
which is okay.
It's not.
We're getting used to it.
I'm not. I never will.
They made me mad the other day though.
Yeah, I'm forced to. Who was? I think it was said Sonny's place. It's gone now, but they said you have a bunch of old tobacco barns around you. Now that, yes, everywhere in Kentucky, you're going to have all kinds of old tobacco barns. It's still a thing here. A lot of farmers have moved to corn, but there are still a lot of farmers that are still growing the tobacco, still hanging in the barns. It is 100% a thing here still. Bread turned out great, Wanda. It always does. That's her go-to.
I try to do it once a week and make 2 loaves. Tidbits here and there said you shouldn't use horse poop first year in the garden, right?
Correct. It's hot.
I don't know anything about horse poop, but I was going to say I highly doubt it.
It's hot. So your rule of thumb, if it's hot poop, it needs to last at least 6 months to a year sitting.
What horse poop looks like.
Patties.
Okay, so it's like cows, right?
Yeah, but it can also be kind of clumpy like a pig. But anyways, that's hot, so it needs to rest for 6 months to a year. That's such a big difference because it's depending on if you're turning it, how quickly it's composting, because you can speed all that stuff up. But it does need to rest because it will burn your stuff up.
Wanda, I have heard that mushroom compost is amazing.
Yes.
We have never found any resource like that here or at our old place, but I've heard great things about it. What type of bread do you make? Laura said it's just a loaf bread. Usually it's white, but we've switched to wheat, and it's really, really good. Even the kids like it, so that's special. If it passes their test. I have never made pumpernickel bread, but that sounds good. Sonny's place, Kentucky has a lot of old tobacco barns.
Yeah, we have more tobacco barns than we do horse farms.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think they're trying to phase that out though. Horse poop is large nuggets.
Yeah, it looks like huge pig droppings.
What is the story of the big feet? And Ender Wink said. My stepdad actually made those. He made the
big.
Yeah, she was saying plural.
Yeah, I got you.
My stepdad made them. He's really, really talented, and he made them for our old place, so we brought them with us, and we love them. They're a real conversation piece. Let's see.
Yes, Ray does want a horse. Wyatt wants a horse.
Yes.
We're debating. The problem is we have enough room for a horse to be, but we don't have anywhere to really.
Well, we can't just get one horse. We'd have to get 4 horses, right? Because if we want to ride them.
Well, we don't have anywhere to ride them.
But even if we did, we would have to get 4. Because we'd each have to have our own horse. Like if we wanted to. No, we'd have to go as a family. So that would be a lot.
Yeah. We don't have that much land to give what we need for that.
We'll see. Maybe one day. Maybe a donkey.
Yeah. Get a miniature pony or something.
Yeah. Cindy Brown said, do you buy any bulk food items? Yes. We need to get back into it. We did at our old place, and we didn't want to have to bring all that with us. So now that we're here and settled, yes. But mostly beans, flour, sugar. I almost always buy flour and sugar in bulk. Even if I can't find like an actual bulk place, I'll just get all that I can, all that they have available on the shelf, just because we go through it so much. Sugar and which we buy cane sugar, organic raw cane sugar, and the flour. I make 2 loaves of bread a week. That's almost 2 bags. So that's a lot. We have to have a lot on hand.
Rochelle, I hope I'm saying your name right. Rabbit poop is the way to go. Yes, I actually did a video about that because a lot of people use chickens to get to prep their garden areas. And I don't think chickens really do it. Especially if it's fresh ground. Like they're going to eat the grass. Like they'll do that part. But to me, chickens are good when it's already loose because when they scratch, it already has to be loose area. Rabbits, in my opinion, really start digging. And their poop is way better than chicken poop. I mean, it is good fertilizer. Great right off the bat to go right on there. So if you really want to prep a garden, get you a bunch of rabbits.
Yeah. Dev's Enriched Refuge said, do you buy from Azure Standard? We did one time, and it turned out to be quite a bad experience. But I think where I messed up is I had them ship it to me because I didn't think that I would be able to go and pick it up, basically. The kids were really young at the time, and it was like quite a ways away to hit the drop place. So I just had them ship it for convenience, and that did not go well. It was not cost efficient at all. I can imagine that if you do the drop pickups, it's way more cost efficient.
I disagree because we've
never tried the drop.
No, before you even did the ship to us, you were showing it to me, and I was looking at the prices of the actual items.
But I didn't buy in bulk. That was the problem because I just wanted to try some things. I didn't want to buy in bulk and then have a bunch of stuff that I didn't like. So I bought very small quantities, and that's not the way to go. If you're going to buy from Azure Standard, you need to get it in bulk.
Yeah, but remember, I was doing some addition and stuff, like even with the bulk sizes, and it still didn't seem like we're saving money here. I don't know. I mean, we'll probably try it again to test it out, but
what I was going to say is
I was not impressed.
There's a drop that's a whole lot closer. I think it's actually more towards my mom, and we might have to try it. See how it goes. Give it another shot. We only tried it once, so
See, never enough time. It is still expensive. It is.
We also don't have a Sam's Club now, or a Costco, or we don't have the Amish market. Like we have nowhere to buy in bulk, so it's going to have to be from online.
Fun fact. So with our Etsy, like honestly, all the ingredients, which are not much, it's extra virgin olive oil, organic beeswax, and like our tins and stuff, we get all off Amazon. We actually remember we looked up it. We did all the math.
Or butcher shop, man, we missed the butcher shop.
Oh gosh, missed that so bad. And we actually did all the addition from Amazon. Same stuff, organic, not like knockoff, anything like that. The same brands, 1-to-1 to Azure Standard, and Amazon was still cheaper and the bulk size.
BJ's Warehouse, Fancy Farmer. I've never heard of that, but King Arthur flour is actually what I buy, so that would be convenient.
BJ's Warehouse.
Need to look that up. Go on. Were you done?
Nothing.
I thought you were going to say something else.
I can't.
No, with what you were talking about.
I don't remember. No, I completely lost my train of thought when I got lost in a land I probably shouldn't go on in the loft.
Cozy Cribs said, I've heard you can eat any meat raw with the exception of chicken. I don't know about that.
No.
Hey, Dutch Off-Grid Homesteading, welcome.
I'm going to give you the brief that I tell her about steak, why you can eat it rare in the medium. Anyways, steak is one sliver of meat. So when it's cut, any germs or anything that's laid on it is just on the outside of the steak. So when you cook, as long as you're searing the sides and the outsides, you're getting it clean. Ground beef is individual balls. So like imagine...
What's wrong with you?
Imagine a steak cut up. You have a bunch of outside layers. So that's why you need to cook it, thoroughly through. And then chicken salmonella. So you have to cook it through.
Okay. I would never eat anything raw.
I mean, you eat a steak medium.
I mean, I eat sushi sometimes, but seafood's
different. Anyways. Just going to head over to BJ's Warehouse.
So that's seriously wrong with you. Never enough time. So Walmart has great organic extra virgin olive oil compared to the Italian market here. Nice. Let's see. BJ Wholesales is the go-to bulk store in New England. Okay.
We don't have to get off that store.
Lordy day.
It's like when you're driving down to Tennessee and if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you've ever been on 75, the huge cross, and then what's the store right beside it? Like that's what's popping up in my head when y'all keep talking about BJ's Warehouse. Like it's just he needs to change his name. It doesn't work.
Oh Lordy day. Stands for Barclay Jensen.
Well, let's call it Berkeley Jensen. So Berkeley's.
Berkeley's. Hey, not Berkeley, but speaking of Berkeley, we ordered some filters the other day. We're going to get back on that because we've been drinking out of our fridge.
I don't like it.
Somebody won't change the filter, so it's time to go back to Berkeley.
I can't figure out how. I don't know how to work that. I know how to work a Berkey.
Yeah, it looks complicated. So we're just going to quit drinking out of the fridge and go back to the Berkey. Oh, my goodness. Berkeys are awesome. Yeah.
I think the name is what gives it attention.
Right. Grammy Karen. So Graybeard started a YouTube. It's called Graybeard Videos. I'm sure my mom can link it. But it's pretty cool because a lot of you all, ask, how's it going? They moved to a brand new house.
Berkeley Johnson, you say? I can't. Shut it down. I'm out.
Where are you going? But anyways, they moved to a new place, and you can watch his videos.
Yeah, we need to take it more serious.
I'm hot. I'm like sweating.
I done got nervous and awkward.
Oh,
she can't spit her words out correctly.
I cannot function anymore.
There's no BJ Warehouse in Kentucky.
Well, thank God, because we're not going anywhere. I'm sorry, I forgot my husband didn't leave third grade, y'all.
Oh my goodness!
It's hot.
459 Latino $5 super chat. Thank you very much. We really appreciate that. Oh my god! All right. Grammy Karen just posted my father-in-law's YouTube channel, Graybeard's Graybeard YouTube channel.
There you go.
It's funny. He posts like 7 times a day, but they're really good videos. It's hilarious.
Dreamers, my kind of dreams. Thank you so much for that super chat. I'm so blessed to be a part of your live streams. Praying for your beautiful family and homestead. Congrats on your new home. I love it. Thank you so much. That's awesome.
Thank you. We really appreciate that. So funny.
How's the Scooby, babe?
The Scooby? Doing good. Oh, so I have been drinking kombucha every day. She made them, and you know what? She nailed it.
Your word, Zach.
She nailed it. She didn't put any flavor in it at all, and I finally love kombucha. I always couldn't stand it because we would always use some kind of like fruity juice or something.
I always try to flavor it.
Right. She didn't this time, and it is like, and I don't even like sweet tea, but it's like an Arnold Palmer. It tastes like lemony and sweet tea with that like kick of that SCOBY hitting you in the backside there at the end, and it is so good. I love it.
It is really good.
Some Jesus.
He does. I'm good.
I'm good too. Y'all started it.
Jesus are good. Oh my goodness. In Town Limits wants to know how you spilled the flour.
Spit words.
How'd you spill the flour?
I didn't spill the flour whatsoever. So she was making her bread and she was getting all hot over there. And we were sitting there. I forget what we was doing.
To clean up.
You were trying to clean up. And like we had got everything done. We made the bread. It was resting. And I was sitting there getting on my call. And I'm sitting in the kitchen. She's cleaning. Next thing I know, I'm talking. And it was slow motion, y'all. It was slow motion. I saw her pick it up. And as it's falling.
Why I picked it up the way that I did, I have no idea. Like, this was the bag of flour.
Yeah.
And I actually had just opened it and used it. So it was a full bag. I picked it up like this.
Yeah, like that with 2 fingers.
Wow.
And I hear it rip as it's like flying. So imagine it like flying down. but the rip is slow motion, like, what? And she's holding the little bitty piece of or whatever paper that she was holding, and here it comes. We all see it, and I just like stop mid sentence in my meeting.
All over the floor.
Everywhere. I just looked at her and I was like,
all over my pants.
Actually, weren't you getting on me for making a mess? Like literally right before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually.
She's like, see, this is how you do it. You clean up as you go. You got to clean as you go. And like doing all this like mouthing. She knows I'm on a call. She does this a lot. When I get on a call, because she knows I can't necessarily say anything back. Yeah. And I was like, and then, and I looked at her and said, if karma ain't something.
Yeah.
Because that just nailed you right there. Like, oh,
Big
wow.
mess. Oh,
You
that
just scared me to death.
She was silent.
I don't know what you're saying.
Mini toka. Mini toka.
I don't know. See, we're live. I'll get it after this, okay?
Ask Wyatt.
Okay.
Ask Wyatt to do it, okay? Okay.
Mini Coco. Well, anyway, so I'm on my call and I gotta like get the vacuum out just a little more. I helped her out, cleaned it up, but it was super funny.
I was frozen. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to move.
She was laughing so hard, I thought she was gonna pass out.
Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. Yeah.
You're as red as a radish.
Carly Mae, welcome.
Welcome.
So glad you're here. Anyways, before that, we were talking about going to see Graybeard's channel. It was my stepdad. So yeah, it's pretty cool. He'll do like trail riding on the side by side.
They have beautiful property.
Showing the puppy, which is my baby.
Tucker is awesome.
He has unfortunately been keeping Tucker from me. Tucker is my baby.
Yeah.
I know that they might say that he's theirs, but technically he loves me the most.
And for the record, I think he's starting to like me quite a bit as well. I love me some Tucker. Tucker is the best. And don't let them tell you any differently. He is not, he is the sweetest little thing.
Tucker is
he is not
the sweetest angel baby in this world. Okay.
Well, we're not buying nothing.
What she say?
Yeah, she said I'm gonna buy it after the live. Oh. Check yourself. So go.
Yes, he shows the raccoons. So the raccoons are theirs. They're their pets. You'll see that. All that.
We'll let him tell you about that. Grandma Karen's on here. That's her thing.
He'll talk about Tucker that way.
But we're incubating some eggs, so he's got to get them raccoons on out because they're coming to his awesome coop he built. We have. How many? Is 22?
I think there's 22, yeah.
22?
22.
Yeah, so that'll be going to Grandma Karen's, whether they like it or not. Let's go ahead. We got
Tickets are coming. Did not incubate them for us.
But I love it. Graybeard he's got a good sense of humor. We've actually really enjoyed it. Like, so y'all got to give him a minute. He'll clip, that'll be a video, and then like sometimes the next clip will be another video.
Yeah.
But anyway, it kind of works. It
kind
of works. It's like a bunch of shorts shot normal.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of fun. You get to see the antics that him and Tucker get into.
And their property is beautiful.
Grandma Karen, throw it up again. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
We've had a bunch of new people since we last talked about it. Y'all go make sure to see it. Click it and tell them that we sent you over there.
Just riding around, like going along with him on the video, and the side by side is peaceful because their property is so beautiful. You feel like you're just out in the middle of nowhere, which is really cool. We cannot wait to go
in the summer
camping and like play in the creek and all the stuff. It's going to be a lot of
fun. Look
fun.
at that. See, the man spending hours, 10 hours today learning how to edit.
Wow. I believe it too, because once he sets his mind to something, he'll get it done. That's awesome.
One thing about old Graybeard, he doesn't do anything like anybody else. He does it better than most anyone.
Cynthia, I do.
He's good about it.
Trying to get that off there for drips. I do love my metal straws. I got them from Amazon. It was a whole pack of them, and they're really easy to clean. I do put them in the dishwasher.
Sorry.
It's so funny.
She said,
back.
No. Girl said yes, 10 hours, no pictures hung.
Oh my gosh.
She's been trying to get to hang their pictures since they moved in, but it's been a running joke.
But yeah, they actually come with a little tool too that you can clean them, but you can't put them in the dishwasher. Love them. You can take them everywhere with you.
It's so funny when we didn't have a dishwasher. I thought how genius that was. That they gave you the little brush.
Yeah.
Now I can understand people that would get it with the dishwasher. Like, what's this whole thing? Because I mean, the dishwasher does all the work.
Right. Oh, what? Well, I'm sitting. So I got some with spoons on the end.
That's cool.
That is cool. Mine came with
that would work.
ones and straight ones.
That'd be really good for like milkshakes.
Yeah. Cool.
Fun fact. This is weird.
Like
Think about
McFlurry.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. How many of
Wow.
you all, when McFlurries first came out, like way back in the day, and you had that spoon, tried to suck on it, try to get the
Oh, I
McFlurry
had
out?
it every time.
Every
Like,
time.
why did they put a hole in it?
Right. It 100% appears to be a straw,
Right.
and then it's not. And when you said that, it's immediately what popped in my head. Too bad nowadays the machine's always broken. You
Yeah,
never
we
get
need
one.
to get the kiddos down here.
Wow, when did it become 8:55?
I don't know. This Slurpee straw.
Well, Ray, y'all want to come say goodnight to everybody?
Hey, Celtic Root Farms. Yeah, the kids love ours too. They're really cool.
Yeah, we get the for the kids that bowl that has the straw that's connected to the
They
bowl.
have a cup with a little connected straw
Yeah,
to it.
yeah.
So.
I've been watching your video the whole time.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
Georgia Peach, welcome to the Stop Tribe.
I remember this.
So glad
That's
you're
loosey
here.
goosey.
All right, I'm gonna scoot back. So
All right, stop
Why
trying. Watch
are you
your
here?
comments. The kids are here.
I want you to tell them what you made at Grammy's.
Box.
Yeah, tell
The
them
kind
about
of
it.
box.
Valentine's box.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so Ray's favorite holiday is Valentine's.
It's her favorite holiday.
She loves it. It's just her favorite thing. So she and Wyatt made little Valentine's boxes at Grandma Karen's house.
And they're really cool.
And tell them what you want everybody on here to do.
Like and subscribe.
No, for your box.
Yeah, for your box. What do you want to do? They want you to send them Valentine's Day cards if you're feeling like you would like to do that, because they are very, in this year that we're in,
Right.
not a whole lot of passing around Valentine's Day cards. So I think our P.O. box has been thrown up here a few times if somebody else want to throw it up. If you would like to send that to them, we'll make sure it gets them and it gets in the box so they can enjoy it on Valentine's
That'll be awesome.
Day.
Then they can have cards in their little boxes because, like he was saying, this year's different and they need to have little cards.
That's right. Thank you, Grandma Karen. There's our P.O. box if you would like to send them a Valentine's.
Yeah, it was Grandma Karen's idea.
Yeah.
They made the box with her, and they're really good boxes. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, they are nice.
They did really good.
Grandma Karen and Aunt Patty are quite crafty.
Very crafty. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to show y'all what I got in the next couple of days.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Super excited.
I'm going to become crafty.
Yes. She better become crafty.
I'm really excited.
And we'll do that with you.
Yes.
Yes,
It's
y'all
gonna
can
be
do it
so
with
much
them.
fun.
So
Ray doesn't know what it is. She's gonna be surprised too.
I don't know what that is.
So Jen and I are basically like, we set a budget to like get, once we bought this house, like we knew we needed more than just our down payment. Like we needed to really save up because there's a lot of things that we were going to have to purchase. Well, we basically were able to buy our last two things. Like she got to pick some, I got to pick some, because now we're in the process of buying this other house. And so there goes us buying anything else. So I got something that I tease in the next video, and she got herself something, which are both for like you all. Like
a whole lot more expensive than mine.
But mine is for us.
Both
Both of them. Both.
The family business.
And mine is to feed us. So anyways, y'all will see both of those. It'll be our last new things for a really long time.
We're excited, though.
We are excited. It's really good stuff for the farm and for the business.
I'm hoping, hopefully, some of y'all know how to help me figure it out and use it, because I have no idea. Hopefully, it's easy. Hopefully, it's user friendly.
Yeah, hopefully. All right. Well, it is about that time. A freeze dryer, that would be sweet, but that is not what it was.
One of these days.
Yeah, one of these days. It's just not on the top priority right now. We have other ways of preserving at the moment, but someday we'll get there. All right. Now, what would we like them to do? That you said earlier.
Like and subscribe.
That's right. And then what else?
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell. All right, y'all. Video coming tomorrow.
Yes. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us today.
Yes. Thank you to all the moderators. Thank you for the super chats and for everyone joining the Style Tribe members.
Wow.
Wow. You got a bug up in here? You got BJ's hooking up some kind of mic up in his head? All right, y'all. We had a lot of fun with y'all. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.